it's interesting subject matter, natural rights. You hear about them in legal rights. I want to clarify something. Everything that is natural comes from God. So everything that we would consider to be unalienable, based on biblical research and due diligence, would mean that any and all unalienable rights you have been allowed and protected for you to use under free grace that is reserved in Jesus Christ, who is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords and Prince of Peace. You did not create yourself, so you are not a God, and nor are you a creator. You may think you create things, but you're in misconception, and you'll most likely end up in a miscarriage of justice because of your belief system. So we have to look at that. Legal rights are just something that's created by the legal state. They have their invention. It's called the birth certificate. And that's an invention of the state, and it is not yours. And you can go and cry all day long about it, but anything to do with legal reward, some idea there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're going to leave with massive money from that, is nothing that has been promised in the Bible. So remember, the meek, the unassuming, will inherit the earth. It was not going to inherit some type of man-made coin or money or wealth. So when we look at natural rights and legal rights, you can go right into Wikipedia. Good source, more than not, I would just say. I'm not saying it's absolutely accurate on everything, but in some cases, I find that there is a wealth of knowledge in there that is available, operating as a not-for-profit organization that does claim they're not for sale. So natural rights and legal rights show up there, and it says natural rights are those that are not dependent on the laws or customs of any particular culture or government, and so are universal, fundamental, and unalienable. They cannot be repealed by what? Human laws, because human laws come from men under positive law, because that's a doubtful man, someone who does a lot of hum when he talks regarding his position or who he is. So a doubtful man would make sense that he would be a hum an. And though one can forfeit their enjoyment through one's actions, such as by violating someone else's rights. So, of course, you could forfeit what you have naturally by what? Engaging, merging, or mingling, or becoming unequally yoked with Gentile, surnamed unbelievers in a legal system. Legal rights, on the other hand, are those that are bestowed or granted onto a what? A person, because the legal system births a person. By a given legal system, they can be modified, repealed, and restrained by human laws. That's the concept of positive law. The concept of positive law is related to the concept of legal rights. It's just a conception of belief. What are you believing? What you believe and what you put your faith in will affect the outcome of your life. So, should you be concerned about taking legal title, legal surname rights for granted that are basically supposedly by supposition contained within a certificate of debt, birth certificate? Would it not make sense that the system that we're surrounded with right now, if you are truly seeking Christ and free grace, you will realize you're surrounded by a system that operates in legal indebtedness, which is opposite to free grace. And therefore, according to Colossians 2:13-15, which there are many, many translations that will support what I'm about to say, Christ canceled out all legal indebtedness, all legal charges. So the debt is paid. So if you are operating in legal title, you are in opposite to free grace, and you are acting as a surety for those who do not believe in free grace. You are a denier of the Messiah, Jesus Christ.